Hey, Magic Unicorn of Onpassive. What day is it? It's the 18th of June. Yes, it is. And I want to thank you on behalf of Marty and Chris for coming. Don't forget to subscribe and ring that bell and give them a thumbs up. They deserve a thumbs up. See you on the inside. Yes, here's Marty and Chris.
Oh boy.
I think he was real happy because I swear I heard his tail going, brrrr. Or was that your fan?
Yep, it was. Anyway, hey, welcome everybody. Let me get the chat on so we can see our friends and fam around the world. Thank you everybody for coming. Like I said, it is just 18th of June. I don't know about all of you, but we got a heat wave here, about 92 degrees. Chris is like 100. Feel like we're in the Bahamas or something. As you know, everybody, and I hope you know, and if you don't know, I'd like you to pass this along. We're starting to set up webinars, our conference room, whatever. We're going to videotape. We would like anybody that feels, I wish you would, if you feel like you would like to be on, we want to shine the light on people that, you know, maybe for the last 5 years, you're always in the background. I think you matter. Chris thinks you matter. And you got to believe you matter. I mean that. And we started that a couple of weeks ago on Saturdays. We're going to expand it to during the week so we can get more people. Later on today, there will be a live from different people. I think we have a panel of what? 7, 9, 10, 11 people, something like that, which is really cool.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. And we want to set it up. I want to let everybody know what we're trying to do. When we go to the next chapter and payment processes are in place, the slate's been cleared, and we're off to the races. Okay, gunshot went off, the horses left it, and they're running. People are going to go into Google or YouTube. YouTube's like really turned into a search engine anyway. And they're going to say, when they hear about Onpassive, they're going to punch in Onpassive. And when they do, I want them to get one of the videos where some of you are in them. Because I want people to come on and say a little bit about themselves. What is the background? Are you a teacher? Are you a ex-policeman? Whatever you might have been. Because people that come in, this is a no guru zone, if you know what I mean. First business I've ever been in. I don't mean they can't come, but they're not necessary. They can come in and build a team. In fact, if I was them, I would, right? And I believe a lot of people that do market will be in, no doubt about it. But the beauty of the company is you, as a person in Onpassive, can build a business without having super skills like you have to have in MLM. You have to learn how to drive traffic. You have to know how to do autoresponders. It's not necessary here. If you're in, no joke, you win. And I'd love for them to come in and see people that were maybe in their life before on path. Maybe they were a carpenter, maybe they were a teacher, maybe they wrote books, maybe they're a crafts person, whatever it is. Stay at home mom, doesn't matter. Everything is important because what's going to happen, people will come in, they'll look at a video and they'll see somebody, like example, Casey Zevenberg, and Casey has a background of what he did before he came into Onpassive, and they can say they might relate to him. It's just the way it is. I mean, some people relate to me, some to Chris, some to both, some relate to Red, some relate. It's just, but it really means a big deal because you could if you come on and we make a recording, you can have that recording for you forever. You could take it, you could cut out just the section where you spoke, and I think it'd be pretty cool for everybody. But we definitely want to shine the lights on others. And Kylie, we want to hear from you or anybody here. Arena, you, everybody that's on here, reach out to Chris. And here's what we've been doing. The openings will be noon, Monday through Sunday, right? Or 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Sunday. We get enough people a certain day, we'll do it. We're looking for about 8 to 10, not too many at one time. And get a hold of Chris, send him a message. I want to be in it. Send him your name, when you're available. That's a good one. Some people are only weekend, but you could be weekend noon or weekend at 6 o'clock. We'll try to do this as much as we can because I think it's important now to let everybody know who you are. Everybody in Onpassive knows me and Chris. If they don't, they're probably not looking. We're on all the time, but we'd rather shine the light really on everybody else. Levine, Sarah, you, another one. All these people that I see every day, I would love to have you on as a webinar with other people. Listen, I don't want you to come on and say, oh my God, and be all nervous. There's nothing to be nervous about. You come in, you're chatting just like everybody else. Tell them a little bit about yourself. How long you been in Onpassive? Why you like Onpassive? Why'd you stay Onpassive? Why are you here in the journey this amount of time? And it's valuable. It's a lot more valuable than you think. You're more valuable than you think. And like I've been saying for a week or so, sometimes people see your potential before you do. No joke. It's true. But just enough where you crack that shell and then you grow on your own. It's really cool. Gene Oliva, Gene, we tried with you. Remember, you had a bad day, so you got to get back on that list. Okay, so everybody. So that's what we're doing. Keep your eyes open in the back office. Keep your eyes open for anything coming because I really believe anything can happen at any time. Remember what Ash said. He's not going to give us a big, hey, next Wednesday this or next Monday. It's going to be boom, there it is. And that's so cool, actually. So calm before the storm, I believe, and we can have a lot of fun. Going into chapter 2, get involved. Say, hey, I'd like to get on and tell people about myself. You don't have to be, listen, there is no wrong. The only wrong would be is you don't do it. Come do it. Come on and you'll find that, oh, that wasn't that bad because you're there with other people that might be nervous. So that's what we want to do. We want to shine the light on others. It's one thing about lifting people up, but we really want you to get out there and let people know who you are. Because believe it or not, I know people think, oh, nobody cares. That's not true. Somebody will care that's like you, really. Sonia, I'm going to turn it over to Chris. 10-minute conversation for Marty at less. That's a world record. Write it down. Don't say you think it's smart. Yeah. Anyway, I'll turn it over to Chris. Go ahead, Chris.
Very good, very good. Reminder too, again, I'm going to say we're going to be doing 2 times. The 6 o'clock is for people that have to work. We already have a very small list for Thursday at 6 o'clock evening EDT or EST. I don't have a clue what it is anymore. Robin's not here to yell at me to tell me. And that's why we're doing it. And people say, what are we going to talk about? I don't think any question's silly, but that one's silly. We just basically want you to talk about who you are, what Onpassive means to you, and be excited about it. You know, we're trying to get people that we haven't really seen before. Now we have today. The recording is at noon, so it won't be a live show, and then it'll be posted on YouTube later because we're going to start using OConnect for all this stuff because a lot of people have trouble with Restream, and we do want to showcase OConnect. I got to stop saying I can't get myself to break this thing. The magical part about this is we do want other people to be heard. There's a lot of people who sit in the corner and they listen every night. I see them on there. I'll say today I have, which blew me away, my family member, Tanya Ennard, she's coming on, and I can't wait to see her. The first show we're doing is a lot of people that I really, really personally know and love. But I want to personally know everyone I can. And by doing these things, I get some idea who you are, where you come from. But we want the world to know that. We really, really want to bring you out and talk about it. If you could show people from all over the world and show their excitement, their whys, it makes a difference. Like Marty said this, we've said it 100 times. There's another, and I hate to say it this way, there's another million Chris Johnsons out there who are going to relate to me. Funny, good looking, that kind of stuff. And then there's another million people that connect to Marty, wise. Okay, I'll keep it wise. And then people like Tanya Hennard, who have been in passive for a very long time. She watches every webinar, but she really hasn't come out and spoke because she's a little shy, but she's doing that today. I commend her for coming out of her comfort zone. Things in this world are done because people came out of their comfort zone. Things that are done and completed are people that took a risk, took a chance. And this is what I tell myself every morning. Why not? And that's what I'd like you guys to say. Why not? What's wrong with going on? Number one, it's recorded, so it ain't gonna be a million people are gonna be watching you, so that makes it more easy. And then later, Marty's gonna pop it on YouTube, and it takes him a couple hours sometimes. And we're gonna try to show those shows and those people. Like, for example, if we do India, Australia, New Zealand, we're gonna try to, after we do the recording, put it in their time zone so the individuals in those countries can watch it. It's something that we've bounced back and forth for a while. We started with doing something, and one person just wasn't enough. So if we get a group of people on here and talk about it passive, the world's going to get a different opinion, approach, rather than watching me, Marty, Red talk every day. Because, we get the comments. And I do want to put this out. Once again, there's people posting things, asking me, is this true? If you don't see it in your back office, it's not true. Okay. And I'll tell you, nope, that's fake. And if you see someone that's putting something out that's fake, that talks about money, please tell them to take it down. There's no, I'll give you an example. The post is basically, all early bird founders are going to get this much money. All right. People that aren't early bird founders don't care about that. So why do it? You're not going to build your team by telling lies. Build your team by being honest and truth. And trust me, they will come, but you don't have to put something like that out there. The founder position's closed. We're looking for new people. And what they're going to see is early birds. Well, I can't be an early bird, so why post it? Think about it. You got to think sometimes. And I'm not the biggest thinker everyone knows. I'm smart to a point. I have common sense. Do I have it always? No. Sometimes I make lots of mistakes. Go to trivia. You'll find out. I got some of the craziest answers you've ever heard. But I know for a fact that Ash is doing well. We are doing 360 at noon tomorrow. He will be invited. We never know if he's coming up. Sometimes 5 minutes before, sometimes 5 minutes after. And that's what he does, because he is a busy man. But this morning I woke up, what was on my mind? I like saying that every day. Freedom. No worries. Time. It's going to be 102 degrees today. No, it's hot. I love hot. I sweat like a unbelievable in the heat, but I like being out there. I can't because I'm watching my dog right now who's a little sick. But that's part of life. There's some things in life where we have to stay in the house to take care of a family member or an animal, and that's good. But knowing the fact that you didn't have to go to work, how many of you gone to work and your family members are real sick? Because you had to? Yeah, because you had to pay your bills. I get it. But I still say this is what I thought. If I didn't have to pay my utility bills, my taxes, someone else paid for all that, that's a pretty good thing to think about. Just that alone. Just that alone. Think about it. Write down today. Here's another assignment. Write down today all your bills for the month. And then say to yourself, man, can you imagine if this amount is paid from another place, like on passive? founders. Now, I'm not sitting here promising you nothing, but I know what is coming our way. And I believe all that is going to be a huge possibility. So that's how I think. I have bills. I'm a regular dude, but I know that what's coming is going to be able to do things that I never thought of. Just think about that for 1 second. You bought a new car. New cars today cost as much as houses 10 years ago. $60,000, $70,000 for a nice vehicle. And your payment's probably anywhere from $700 to $1,500 a month. Imagine if that was paid for. Just because you got into Onpassive, just because you took a chance. And actually, we all took a chance when we started, but we found out how big it really is. You've heard Ash many times. And we say it all the time because we want to drill it into your head of how important this company is and what it's going to do for you and the world. I always want you to count, well, this is what it's going to help me out of my family. And then, wow, when my buckets are overflowing, I get to help people out. And that's your choice. No one's telling you have to do that. I hope you do it. Something that I've been wanting to do my whole life on a bigger scale. And this is the biggest scale I found. All right. This plateau platform family company is going to put us all somewhere that we never thought was possible. And I love that. And I get bashed by my family. You shouldn't say that. Why do I say it? Because I believe in it. I believe in what it's going to do. All right. Ash just didn't do this for nothing. He's doing it for a reason. And the world soon will see his reasons. Even though they don't listen. You know, by the way, here, this is for everyone that doesn't believe in Onpassive. Okay. Go enjoy your life. Go build another company. And I like doing that once in a while. But Onpassive is here to stay. It's not going anywhere. It may be not going as fast as you want it. I get a lot of questions like that. But it's going to happen. And when it happens, everyone is going to be able to take a deep breath and say, wow. I do have let me see this real quick. A couple birthdays. MD Islam, Safal Islam, Janet Goldstein. I know who you are. Happy birthday to you. Manajov. I can't pronounce all the names because I'm horrible, but happy birthday if you got a birthday. We are praying for every single one of you out there on a daily basis because we love, myself and Marty, we love doing that. We believe in that power of prayer. We also believe in the power of Onpassive. And it's a ritual for me to pray constantly for all of you and for my family. And I believe this is what Onpassive has done to people. We have prayer groups going on. People say, oh, you talk about prayers because we care about people. If we didn't care about people, if Ash Mufareh didn't care about people, he believes in prayer, the higher power, and he follows that to a T. So I love Onpassive. I love every one of you. I'm excited to start this new thing we're doing. I did make Kevin Rutledge made a beautiful poster literally at 3 a.m. Kevin, you're not going to believe this, but we need this done. And he got it done. Now, I did post it on my Facebook. Again, it's going to be recorded, so no one's going to be able to see it while we're recording it. And then Marty's going to put it out on YouTube's all over the place to shine the light on you. And it doesn't stop there. Like Marty said, you could share it if you want. If you don't, don't. But don't be afraid of success. Don't be afraid of coming out. Talk about, and it's real simple to do, talk about who you are. You already know who you are. You already know your goals and your dreams, and it's that simple. And Sonia Bila, if you're watching, we're trying to get a time where it's good for you. She's from Australia. But I said I need more people for Thursday at 6 p.m. ESTEDT. I figured out which one it is. It's one of those. And we're looking forward to do it. It's going to be fun, exciting. And that's all I could say. Fun and exciting. Time freedom. Burj Khalifa. Train stations. Egypt. Nonstop. I wish I could about a week ago, Eric Kessler, a very good trivia buddy, he said something that was so powerful. I don't even think he realized what he was saying, but it was good. I wish I would have recorded it. He talked about every morning we'll go, oh my God, we're on the Burj Khalifa. Oh my God, we got our own Tracy, Egypt. And he went on and on over the years he's been in, about every day was something new. And he said, how can this is just awesome. And it lit him up like a light bulb. So again, Eric, thank you for that. Wish I would have recorded it. Maybe Eric will say it today, because I think Eric's coming on there and it should be exciting. But just to give you a heads up, we're looking for you, but we want you to look for us too, because there's a lot of people. Send me something on my Facebook. If you know Marty's email, because a lot of people might not have my Facebook, and let's just do this. Why not? Marty DeGarmo, back to you.
All right, fantastic. And 21 minutes to be exact. Yeah, remember, come to us. Let us know that you want to come on, and we can set it up. And when you're available, is it noon Eastern Daylight Time, or is it 6 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time? It is Eastern Daylight Time. I messed that up once or twice, and Robin, oh man, yeah, it wasn't a pretty sight. But anyway, please, it's good for you. It'll be good for you. It'll be good for all of us. That is my why. I love seeing people come out of their shell a little bit, and you'll feel better if you do it. Really, trust me. I've talked to a lot of people after they've come out and done a live. It's not like you have to set it up. We'll set it all up. We guide you where you're going. It's no big deal. And by the way, if you're worried about a mistake,
here's done. Yeah. And if you have a country, like I said, we're doing Bangladesh on Friday. It's going to be recorded on OConnect. If you have a group of people, like for instance, I was talking to Raphael last night. Both of us were, and they come from the Bahamas. Janet Butler, Daryl, all those people. You want to get together? Say, Chris, I got 9 or 10 people from here. That's even better.
That's even better. Absolutely.
Bring it on. Don't be afraid. Coming out with a group is a lot easier. And Marty always starts out talking. He'll give you a little bit of relaxation. I'll say, think about you're in your underwear and everyone's laughing and just having fun. And that's the way you do it.
And when we first come in, we can chat because it won't be recording.
Yeah.
Then when we go to record it. And the other thing I want to tell you, once we get it recorded, I'm going to take it, put the thumbnail on it that Mountain Man Rutledge made, and then as it goes out to YouTube, it's going to go out as a live, which would be really cool. Anyway, thank you everybody for being here. We're going to get ready for the recording that we're doing in an hour and a half. I'm looking forward to it. This is cool to me. And by the way, whatever's going on, whatever you see, whatever you hear, yes, great news. If it says Onpassive, and I don't care if it's Egypt, whatever, but it's just great news. These people are sharing it. It doesn't mean directly you're affected by whatever you hear. And if you don't hear it from an ASH or a webinar, then it's not our concern directly. Nothing wrong with celebrating stuff going on around the world in Onpassive. But I know sometimes people take, that means I'm going to get $1 million. No, it's just something that's going on. Anyway, thanks everybody, and we'll see you many times. I can't wait. This will be fun. And really, I believe, keep your eyes open, keep looking in the back office. I don't think we're going to get a bunch of notice on stuff. Yes, 360 tomorrow at noon. Yes, Mr. Mufareh will be invited. And we're going to rock and roll because we didn't have it last week.
Oh, and one more thing, David Switzer, get it on, baby, because we're bringing you on pretty soon, okay?
Yeah, David, get ready. Sharpen your pencil. Oh, whatever. Anyway. Yeah.
We love playing with David Switzer. He's a good guy. He does lives, and this is
every day. Yeah.
He does it live in his style. And this is what I say. Me and Marty, we watch it cool. And I say, David's out there trying every single day or every other day. Why? Because he believes in Onpassive. And there's, again, which is a scary thought, there's 1 million David Switzers out there. And I'm kidding, David. So if David could do it, he'll tell you himself, anyone can do it. All right, I'm done. Bye, David.
But the worst thing of all is not doing it. You got to go. Falling down's not a problem. You just got to get back up. Nobody Nobody's that great. Trust me. I've been in boardrooms with Fortune 500 CEOs, and you go, no, they're just like we are. Okay, except they just got a bigger bank account. Anyway, see you all, and thank you very much.
Bye, y'all.
Y'all come back now.
What did listeners say? Y'all.
Yeah.
We say y'all.
Y'all.
She says.